Alright, so I'm heading out on another B&M hunt for some boy online. No, not just a random person, another YouTuber, to find B&M sets and that for him. If I cannot find any, then I'll just give him. I'm just giving him basically one of the extra locks and that I got, and I'll get another lock of them at a later date. Or something like that, but I thought I might as well go check. I don't have to check the golden B&M because they don't have any. I was there last night, so yeah, let's go check other B&Ms and that for him. And you know, fingers crossed. I mean, yeah. Thank you. Alright, so which B&M I think first depends on which bus shows them first. Since there isn't any, at least the period is short there, I'll check the other one first. So yeah, that time is actually what time is it now? It's due in 5 minutes. Okay, I'll wait 5 minutes and try for them. I'll check the timetable first actually. So yeah, the other bus is going to the other B&M isn't due for another half hour because it's Sunday service, so which made that decision pretty well. We'll wait here for 5 minutes and we'll have B&M first. So who knows, maybe that.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Alright, another story time. So I didn't film this, though I probably should have. Basically, so when myself and everyone else was waiting for the bus, because bus pulls in, everyone is let off, and basically then the driver goes off to the side to have a 5 minute break, whatever. So we're all everyone's standing there waiting, usual. From out of bloody nowhere, this guy in a wheelchair just comes all the way up to the very front, goes past everyone, completely ignoring everyone, and I was amazed he was able to do this, because he hadn't lowered the ramp or anything, but he just got himself and just got on the bus. Yeah. And the bus driver rightfully got on the bus and said to him, ask him, what are you doing? He said, oh, I'm just getting on the bus. And he showed him some bus pass and that, and he just said, all right then, but he said in future, don't just get on. Just like, yeah, just like, if he was in the queue with everyone else and that, and I saw him there, then I would have let him on first anyway. To make it easier. But the fact that he sees a line of people waiting for a bus, completely ignores that, goes straight past the front of the queue, and just gets on the bus when the driver isn't even on the bus. It just gets on, gets on there. Site, just some people. Yeah, I would get, like, I don't mind letting a disabled person on first. In fact, I speak from experience with my granny, and that it's generally very courteous and that much easier to get that person on first. But just ignoring a queue and basically just getting on, and there's no bus driver even on the bus, just like, it's just that's just stuff I can't stand really. That is just like basically people who are just like rude or just like ignorant to basically everyone else around them. And I know there's gonna be some comments in the section probably below about me and that, but you know, I'm not like I don't talk to people the way I talk on YouTube. Generally I avoid it if I can, and I think generally, you know, I'll be as polite and as pleasant as possible. So yeah, but anyway, we're nearly at the B&M. I can't tell whether that is filming correctly or not because it is so bloody bright and sunny out here that I cannot see the screen properly. Oh, lovely air conditioning. All B&Ms need air conditioning like this one. Nice. Not this bit. Keep changing the toy aisle in this one. Alright, so it's very likely that they have had a delivery on the pallet. However, they can't get to it and that yet, so yeah, it might be worth coming. But if I don't find out today, it might be worth coming tomorrow possibly. Yeah, they won't check for us though. The one won't check. Yeah, it just depends who you get. Because I have had a woman there who had the product gun there and checked, but some of them just won't, because basically that means they've got to do something else. And that, I mean, to be fair to her though, she was friendly and that about it, and that's not like at that other B&M the other day where the spoke was like an arsehole. So yeah, but yeah, we'll just go back into town and go to the other one then. And then if that one doesn't have any left, then it's a question of which one do I go to after that. So yeah. That clock says 6:25. Yeah, this is not 6:25. Nope, it is 18 minutes past. That was a nightmare. It took 25 minutes to get off the bus so the bus could stop. Yeah, I was going to get off from back around there, around the corner, but the bus couldn't stop there because I didn't know this. It's Great North Run Day, and it means there's loads of buses and loads of fenced off bloody roads for that. So basically, like, to be honest, the bus driver could have let us off around the corner like 25 minutes ago, but she didn't. Like, I know she's following the rules, but literally a crowd of people just standing around, just waiting to get off the bus. So yeah, which means I've got to be bloody careful because I may get fenced in somewhere. So I think after I check this B&M, if I'm checking on the others, I'm going to be getting it by train because right, buses, yeah, from now on just buses no go, because otherwise I could be literally trapped on there for God knows how long. So yeah. Alright, so it's story time again about something I saw on the bus. Yeah, I just saw in the middle of nowhere, just when I was coming out of town, there was just two people carrying a brand new TV. Well, I'm assuming it's brand new, but yeah, because then they were really bloody struggling with it and that as well. I don't know, did they not want... I mean, surely, pretty much everywhere I've ever been, if you want a TV, you know, generally it will be free delivery. Like John Lewis, Phoenix, and Richer Sounds. I think they're the only three places I can think of because there isn't a Curry's there anymore. So, yeah. The only other thing I can think of is possibly they've had to bring it in, possibly for an exchange or warranty thing. I don't know. Or maybe it was something completely unrelated. Regardless about that, B&M. Can I just say, those are the most bootleg looking, like, knockoff headphones of kids' headphones I've ever seen in that advertisement. Yes.
Ty co posadasz, że pójdę? Ty co posadasz?
I hate people walking in the middle of a bloody aisle that you cannot get by. Don't think this is anything here, no. Question is, where would they be? Because I've changed everything around a few times. Because when I went to get the taxi, it changed. Completely changed the tile. So it didn't bloody anywhere. What are those? Yes. Stationary. Maybe it's the sun. Okay. Cool. Perhaps it's down there, I don't know. Oh, hello. They've put them in there. Okay.
It's still enough.
Still not.
Yeah. I had another gentleman come and ask them yesterday.
Yeah. Right, so I'm going to stop the record now because that was the friendly guy who recognised me and said, "Oh, we haven't got an." He said, "Oh, we haven't got any more," and that in, and he did double check and that for us, but yeah, they hadn't had any other thing, and then in the process of basically clearing out a load of that stuff because basically, well, it's just sitting on the shelf. So I'm assuming a lot of that Big Chief bobbleheads, I imagine a lot of it is going to be sold to like Forbidden Planet and that, because or possibly sent to other stores, because they just can't seem to bloody shift it. So yeah, oh, now I've got to get back in the town, and now there's the question of, do I go to, what B&M do I go to now? Because I think it's pretty pointless going to a one that I saw that had the Dalek sets in before, so it's got to be a one that hasn't had them in yet, or possibly am I done for the day? That I don't know, because there's two options. There's the Sunderland one. Oh, and that's my bloody bus. Can I get to? Can I bloody get to it? There was that bus going back. I missed that. Hey God. Would be typical, like. Always just missed the bus here. Coming out. Yeah, it's either. Best case now is either South Shields or Sunderland itself. So, yeah, the problem is obviously they're both in opposite directions from each other. And the other problem is that the customer service number, which hasn't been very useful this time around, doesn't operate on a Sunday, so yeah, can't exactly ring them up, so I don't know what to do. Let's see. Got another story time. The woman who was sat opposite me on the train there, luckily it was only for a couple of stops, had a big tube of sour cream and onion Pringles, and she was literally shoveling them into her gob, and she was literally, they were going bloody all over the place. Like, she was making a massive mess. They were going all over her, and literally just it's like, God. But some of them went on my bloody lap. I had to brush out, just like, God. So, yeah, I've decided to go to Gateshead, because there's two options for going to Gateshead, though they have had them in. So, yeah. So basically, I've just got to be lucky to see if there's any left, because if I go to, I don't really want to go to South Shields or Sunderland today because of the Great North Run, and also because B&M and that shut at 4 o'clock. So yeah, if I go to the two here in Gateshead, then basically it means I can check two, more B&Ms. I still don't know whether it's worth ringing up the Golden B&M, because even though I checked there last night, I may have had a delivery. I don't know. What's annoying though is some boy online takes forever to bloody respond to it. Like, it was literally, it took him several days to message me back, and because if I'd have known, I would have just got more there. I mean, I've still got an extra lot of fun regardless, but yeah, I just kind of got used to having 4 of each. So yeah, I'm going to check the bus times for one bus there, and then check the other one. So yeah, that one's it. Thank you. Yeah. I just realised something else about 5 minutes ago. I thought, ooh, the sun's going out, it's getting cool, that's nice. You know, maybe it's not as bad. Then I realised something else. It's going to rain this afternoon. And I thought, I asked my guy, I said to him, you know, you think I should take an umbrella? He went, do you think you'll be back by this afternoon? I said, oh yeah, probably. And yeah, I'm hoping I don't get caught in the rain. I'm hoping. There's no guarantee of that, obviously. So we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, I mean, everything's going against us today, basically. Great North Run, it's a Sunday, so everything closes early, which also means Sunday service and that. It's going to rain, and it's just after the sex initially came out, so most stores are sold out of their first lot of stock, so wait for another delivery. Okay, actually, if I go out and just walk around. Will we be there much longer, Wilco? I don't know. Because I do know that, was it Debenhams or some other companies buying up a load of the stores, but also the guy who bought, the Canadian who bought HMV is also buying, I think it's like 50 stores, so yeah, I think 100 out of the, you know, God knows how many stores will be thieved, although whether they'll still be Wilco or not, I don't know. So it's its full name. Yeah, it's just another The thing is though, like, when was the last time I ever bought anything from there, basically? Like, it was very rare that I ever bought anything from there, so yeah, their prices, you know, weren't really competitive, unfortunately. And that's just a side fact. And things, you know, I watched someone else's video on that the other day about shops that sell games and that in the UK, and how retail shops and that for that are disappearing, and oh, it's not as fun just getting them online. It's like, yeah, but at the end of the day, I'd rather still get, whether it's online or a physical store, regardless of what it is, I want the best price. So for me, not really bothered. Someone actually asked me, do I enjoy this B&M hunting? And I don't know, because it does get pretty frustrating and it does get pretty exhausting. It's good exercise. It is good exercise though, but yeah, I don't know, kind of indifferent to it, I guess, maybe. It does annoy me at times, like, but yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, if I could, you know, just go to a store and that they're there, or just order them and that online, great. I mean, there's positive and negative to both, like, because if they were online, you know, I was very lucky with that sonic screwdriver. It might just be a case of they're gone instantly and you're, you know, waiting how long for the next lot, if there is even a, I mean, with the Sonics there is, we know there is, that's confirmed. So yeah, there we go. Don't go to that Odeon anymore if I can help it, because it's really crowded as hell. I don't know if you can see it, probably not, because you can't, the trees are blocking the sign, but it's just over there. It's going to be over there. So now I just gotta get to it. Ooh, that's wobbling. So yeah, basically go to this one and then go all the way back to the Gateshead interchange, and then go to the other one, and then that'll basically be it for the day, because it's 2 o'clock now, so by that time I've done all that, I won't really have time to do anything else, and I'm getting a bit hungry in that as well, though. Probably going to McDonald's because they've got the double peel back on, so yay. I guess I'd have thought, if some boy online wanted to, and that, you could probably try contacting Aldebar, possibly, because I bet he would possibly send them to him. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if he's allowed to send them out to anyone else, because he kind of pushed that to the limit. But yeah, he'd be more likely to get them than me. Like, I mean, send them out. I mean, that never happened to me. Even though the channel grew, no matter how big my channel grows, and that, he will never ever send me. Yeah. I may be blacklisted by Aldebar, but not by B&M. No, complete opposite on B&M. Like bloody golden tick. Because unlike some people who buy the Got2 sets, I do actually shop in B&M like regularly.
Someone quick.
Sorry.
Emily sort of car, we bumped into someone that she knew.
Sorry.
They had
Right, well that's some good news. So, pick up one up. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. Has that person been here again? Have they been here again? I'm honest to God, if it's that same scalper who came here again, I shouldn't be laughing so much. But yeah, there we go. So that could be his one. Yeah, actually, so it's hard to tell with the bubble. Like, I mean, the eyes look all right. Don't see which one has the better paint on the shoulder. Yeah, that one has better paint on its shoulders, so I'll pick that one up because that one has the better paint apps on the shoulders. So yeah, it's fucking pissing it down. Alright, I'm grabbing this tight so it doesn't get any rain, and I'm just gonna fucking lick it. Okay, leg it while being safe enough to cross the road. Right, so now let's just go to the other B&M. If there's 3 fucking Necros sets at that one, like, I'll be... like, I should be... like, a part of me's annoyed, but then part of me's just laughing. It might not be the same person. It could just easily be a coincidence. But 3 coincidences in a row. I don't know. But it's here. Although this might not be the one I actually give him, I don't know. Oh no. I think I will take the longer way this time. Oh, that's typical. If I'd literally waited 2 minutes, seized off. Well, I didn't get completely soaked, thankfully. Got a bit wet. But yeah. Oh well. Oh well, that's one. That means I do get to keep 4 Necros sets for me, hooray. Because though with the one I was working, because I wanted a Necros army. And a couple of them I am considering, because the plan I had, I might have done it by the time this video comes out, but I was possibly going to spray them with clear gloss so they could get the glossy paint. Though I don't know how that look. I might experiment with it. What I might do is I might try like a ring of the neck section first, see how that turns out. But yeah, there we go. Just gotta get plus now. There's the PB Props merchandise store. There you go. PB Props has really gone up in the world, having their own bloody, not just merchandise, but their own store of merchandise now. The PB Props. Lucky bugger. Lucky bugger. I swear though, if I go, if I get to the other B&M, And that though, and it's just 3 necro sets. I'm just gonna laugh. I'm just gonna laugh. Yeah. Really good. And hopefully I've got 2 hours to get there, so theoretically I should get there in time. Oh god. Alright, so it's a 20-minute wait for the bus, and I'm hoping it's going to come. It should still come, because otherwise I think there'd be a notice otherwise. But I did notice the bus I got back here from the Metro Centre went a slightly different way back than it normally does. And I noticed there was a few blocked road signs, so yeah, I'm hoping it should be alright from the direction it's going. I'm hoping, because I don't really wait here for 20 minutes for no bloody reason. Oh well. But yeah, something else I bought from that B&M. I had to. It was there. I had to. You know, it's not my choice. It's just the rules. If it was there, I've got to get it. So yeah. I'm just glad I'm not out of that. Is that lightning? I leg it, or I should have bought that umbrella from B&M. I should have brought me one from home. It's hard to tell on camera, but it's not as heavy as it was a minute ago. If I go under the trees, maybe. Oh, the hell with it, let's go. Look, oh my god. Look how deep it is. Keep this tightly wrapped. Oh my god. I mean, to be fair, it has eased off a fair bit than it was on. Because when I was on the bus, it was a bloody hurricane. But my god. Yeah. And I bet you there's an American or someone watching this who goes, that's nothing compared to our weather. Okay, well, it was ours. And it's not normally this bad. So it makes sense, right, because I've had a very dry week this week. So, yeah, why we got no rain, they're just giving it to us all in one bloody fail swoop. So, yeah. Now this B&M has had them. Whether it still does, I don't know. But yeah, as you can see. Fun fact, this is also where I was able to pick up the first target set last time around. Yeah. Ooh, what does that say? We're having a makeover. Okay. Okay, so the store is going to be closed on the 22nd and reopening on the 28th. Okay. I bet you that's when the next wave of sex will come. But good to know. Oh yes. Oh wow. It's like they expand it here. So the toys are. Might do. Stuff around. I don't know. Could be that they've moved it into a section. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be a very big store. Oh. Ooh, what's in there? Yeah. Oh, God. So they just told me that they haven't had any deliveries in, and they're not ordering any deliveries in because of the store basically expanding and moving, essentially becoming bigger. So yeah, I mean, it could be wrong, it could have been wrong and they were just there and they just waited for it, which is possible, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's the thing. Could it be the case? Couldn't it be the case? I just realised why it's getting bigger. The Poundland that used to be next to there is no longer there. So it's basically becoming twice the size it was before. So yeah, I was going to go to McDonald's, but just checked the buses and there's one in 9 minutes. So I'd rather get out of here as quickly as possible because the next one isn't scheduled for another 45 minutes after that one. And it's under service, so yeah, better to get back to the interchange where at least then I can get the train back home, no problem. Yeah. Which I think is because someone said that they were at that one, it was on the B&M map, so yeah, interesting. Though I did think of something else. What that could mean is that in late October 28th, when that store reopens as a bigger B&M, they might have all of the sets there long after all the other stores don't have them, which is possible. Because that happened with B&M in South Shields last year with the first lot of Dalek sets. So maybe. Well, I got the Necros set for him and just give him one of the full thingy sets. I might go looking to that. The second B&M I looked at, I might go to that one again tomorrow. But yeah, there we go, people. There we go. I don't know what's up with the fucking GPS tracking, but it kept saying, "Oh, bus is coming in 1 minute. Bus is coming in 1 minute." Now it's delayed by 1 minute. Now it's delayed by 2 minutes. So yeah, I kind of get that bus back basically. Well, I can, but I'll be waiting there for. By the time I got back in, because my plan was to get something to eat from, Gateshead Interchange. But by the time I get there, the Tesco's will be shut. There's a Burger King there, that'll be shut. So basically, I'm going to stay here. And now it's just started heavying rain again. So yeah, I think I'll either go to the B&M or the Asda, grab some food and then head off. Wait at the McDonald's and it's like bloody hell. This is why I don't like coming around here, because the buses are just a nightmare getting there and back. Yeah. What the fuck happened in there? Okay, now I'm convinced everything is just against me because the McDonald's is not open because they've had a flood. Yeah. They've had a flood. Of course they've had a flood. And I'm bloody starving. I can't go anywhere because everywhere I go to is bloody either closed or about to close. And that the Asda here is because an Asda Living doesn't serve any food. Yeah. Yeah, God, it's not my day to day. It is not my day to day. Must be flooding. Oh, flooding. Oh my God. A crinoid is trying to get in.
This is the lunch report service.
You just wonder about things like this, like, you know, it's there, Asda's over there, you know. It's just because of how close it is, just like, why get that far and leave it, you know, just outside of the fences of a school. Really odd, really bloody odd and bizarre. Oh God, just because I'm nearly home, just got off the train, and it starts to spit onto rain again. Oh God. Must be bloody psychic rain that bloody waits until I'm outside and that goes, right, now we're gonna piss it down. Of course it will, of course it will. Okay, today is bloody cursed because look at that, my bulb's gone. My bulb bloody popped. And that's an LED bulb and I only changed it a bloody couple of weeks ago. What is up with today? Today's bloody cursed. Honestly, what the fuck? Let's try it again. Yeah, it's not. It's bloody dead. And I don't know if I've got any more spare. Alright, so I just ran the Golden B&M and they said they've got 12 in stock, which possibly means that either their system is wrong or maybe they've just had a delivery in, which is very much possible. So yeah, I'm gonna go there and hopefully get it. So yeah, for him. So off I go. Alright, so heading up to Golden B&M now. I'm hoping they do actually have it because, well, I mean I won't have to trail to any others. If they don't, then I might go to that other one that said they might have had a delivery in yesterday, but hadn't got to it in the pallet. Might go to that one. Other than that, you know, I have to head home after that because then me and my mum will be going to visit my granny in the hospital again. Yeah. Plus also today I'm supposed to get Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Steelbook, and I'm also meant to get Batman Mask of the Phantasm 4K Blu-ray Collector's Edition. So yeah, I want to basically get back ASAP. Plus my blister's bloody knacking and everything. And oh yeah, I need a new fucking light bulb as well. Great. Oh, nearly at the bloody station. It's just when I rang them up, I did ask, can I reserve one? And he checked with someone, and they won't let you do that. Which weird. They have let us reserve at that one before. I don't know. Maybe it's because when they first put the first lot out, they sold so quickly. I don't know, or maybe they're tightening up on the official store policies. I don't know. So yeah, he said, "Oh, don't worry. There's 12 of them, so there's plenty." And I said, "Oh, it only takes one person to come in for them all to be gone." So yeah, I had a weird dream last night. I dreamt that someone strangled me with my own. Was strangling me with my own scarf and then proceeded to stamp on my face. And I don't know whether they actually did succeed in killing me or whether I was nearly dead or what. I think I was. Don't know. Then I had another dream where my brother was kicking a ball around and he hit a chandelier. Like bits of glass fell off and he broke his foot. Well, no, not broke his foot, cut his foot. Yeah. What do they mean? I don't know. I think the one about my brother is referring to the light. How long does that say? 8 minutes. Alright, not bad then. It's better than bloody 20. So, here we are.
This is Kingston Park. Please take extra care when using the level crossing.
Oh, someone has abandoned you with a banana peel in there. Dear, dear, dear. Left out in the dust to die. To die. Or whatever the hell that speech goes. Ooh, I can see a lorry. Oh, to Warburton's lorry going into being out, well, coming out. Shame. Shame. No air conditioning. Not even the fans are on. Bloody warm in here. Okay, so I can see they've been moving stuff about. Definitely. Did they put them out and they're all gone? Don't know. I might have to find a staff member. So they did not have any. So yeah, wasted bloody trip. That guy on the phone, I should have got his name. Yeah, it's a shame. To be fair, though, the staff when I went in the store, he went out, he really had a proper look, and that he was gonna go 5, nearly 10 minutes. So yeah, I think what's possibly happened is that 12 that was showing up on the product gun was the 12 that they initially had because I got my first lot. When I got mine, I got from here, the Dalek sets, so I think that's the reason why, possibly. Yeah, so yeah, it's a shame. Or there's option 2, is that basically someone came in, they had actually put them out and someone came in and just bought the bloody lot. Though, don't know, the fact that they also, like, they'd updated the price tags and that as well, that makes me think maybe not. But yeah, I've got just enough time to double check the other one. To check the other one, see if they have gotten to it, and then probably be about it, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, on the bright side, I only need to get the 135 Doctor set alone. Other than the TARDIS set, that does seem to be the hardest one to get. Yeah. The TARDIS set, I think, it would have been much easier to get if there was 12 of them in the box. If there was 12 of them in the box, then it'd be much easier. But the TARDIS sets, they didn't order double numbers with those. With the Daleks, they literally did order twice as many as they normally do. obviously with the caveat being, you know, no other impact in this film. There you go, the bag looks following me again because Leah bloody train pulled out and it's 14 minutes till the next one. Oh look, there's the one going in the other direction. They did give me a chance. I called the B&M customer service line. I had better luck this time with the person. They did check the stock and they did mention, you know, it isn't live, so it isn't 100% accurate, but it was showing up. Basically, their last delivery was last year of any B&M sets, which, yeah. So there could be a case, though. I don't fancy going all the way there just for that, because give us limited time. I think I'm much better off, you know, just trying that other one again, just every day until they bloody have it, because that one's a lot easier to get to. And that, well, it's not the other one's difficult to get to. It just takes a while. It takes about 45 minutes. So yeah, the other one, you know, takes less time. So yeah, just playing the waiting game now.
Antisocial behaviour in any form will not be tolerated on Metro. Report it to sort it. Text report it to 66777 to discreetly tell us about any low-level incidents.
Okay. Some boy online still hasn't got back to me. Basically, on Saturday night, he asked me to DM him, you know, for further details and that about, you know, sending them to him, and still has not got back to me. Still has not even bloody seen the message, which, you know, gets me worried. Like, I hate for all this. I hope he does, because I hate for all this to be bloody pointless. Well, I mean, it'll mean I'll have 5 Necros sets as opposed to 4, I guess, until someone else asks for one of his. Yeah. I mean, you know. Let's just hope he actually does get back. He takes forever. He mustn't use Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it very often, because he's like, not just me, but someone else that mentioned that he takes forever to get back to you when you know, tweet at him or DM him or whatever. So fingers crossed. You know, something that is USB charging on buses. Not every bus has it, but yeah. The only problem with USB charging on buses is that most of them, bloody hell, the charge bloody trickles out there so slowly that, like, I remember I was on an Arriva bus once and I was there for just over half an hour, and yeah, it wasn't able to bring my phone up by a single percent. Yeah, it did maintain it, but didn't bring it up by a single percent. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. and a lot of the time they're broken, but still, you know, that's the advantage over the trees around here. They don't have USB charging, so there's that. Plus buses are normally more comfortable and normally don't smell as bad. So yeah, just approaching this B&M. I had a look last night at the amount of footage I got. 42 minutes. Exactly, 42 minutes of footage from one day of looking around B&M. Yeah, bloody hell. How long will this video end up being? 2 hours, 3 hours, who knows? Oh, this one has nice, lovely air conditioning. There. Yeah, this one they arranged the toys are really weird. Look, they're putting the sign up. Doesn't look like they have any. Although proper looking possibly scarf, but yeah. Alright, so didn't have them, but did have some good news in that basically the guy who I spoke to checked on the product going, and he said they have been charged for delivery, and they said they get brown box deliveries on Tuesdays and Saturdays. So he said it's highly likely, you know, if you come tomorrow and that they'll probably have them. Though the person who checked on me, I didn't realise this, happened to be the store manager and that as well. And he said, oh, if you go to the front, you can give you the direct line to the store. So got another direct line store number, so that's 3 in total I've got. So yeah, so it does confirm that they're getting them. So basically now I'm just going to wait for that one. Rather than trail God knows all over the place and that for them. So yeah, disappointing that I didn't have them a day, but at least I know they are getting them and that. So yeah, I just realised something else. I forgot to get a fucking light bulb. Oh well, I might be able to get one just before I go see my granny in the hospital. I think it's a home bag, it's on the way. Yeah, actually, good job I've got a bloody floor lamp. Yeah, good job I've got a floor lamp. Otherwise, I'd be trying to get up onto my bunk bed in the bloody dark, which is not a good idea, I can tell you. So, yeah. Maybe I could do a cheat and just reuse this footage and that for tomorrow, rather than film it. I've got to film the whole process. Film it all. For those who care, as I was on the bus just then, I saw a bus stop just be demolished, and they were loading it into some sort of truck and that, take it away. And also a pub was getting a new sign put up. Yeah, which is bloody rare for a pub, because normally they're bloody ancient and falling apart and dirty as hell. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see what happens when it happens. Yeah. Behold, when charity shops get greedy. Like, it's a good price for that, but for a charity shop, like, come on. And also, yeah, alcoholic drinks is not worth 15 bloody quid. Yeah, it's just, they've been sitting here for months, and I'm bloody not surprised. So this B&M I'm about to go, and it's basically guaranteed not to have them because they never do. But I've got about half an hour to kill before the bus to the hospital, because they deliberately make it as difficult as possible to get to the hospital. No, that is not just me saying that. That is what the employees of the hospital say, because it is deliberate, because they don't want people visiting. Right, as expected. Yeah, bugger and all. Yeah, like they never get any of the sets. So, yeah. Still, all this killed about, I don't know, 10-15 minutes, so hey ho. I've got another story to tell. So it was actually carrying 2 3-litre bottles of Pepsi Max outside of this B&M, and I was walking back to the car, and it was, you might be able to just see there that there's some barriers up just there now. Those barriers are new. They put them in the last year or so, because a few years ago, when I was carrying basically 6 litres of Pepsi Max, and I didn't have any bags with us, and I didn't want to buy any bags, so I was just carrying them, and it snowed recently, and basically rather than walking all the way around there to the car, which was on that side, I decided, oh, I'll cut across there. And there's a dip there, basically where, like a gutter dip, because there's basically a subway bit that you walk under, and basically I slipped forward and bent my foot backwards. Yeah, and fell to the ground, and I tried getting back up, but the pain of it was basically so much that I then immediately fell back down to the ground, because I was the Pepsi Max bottles were rolling away. I was desperately crawling after them. Yeah, that was my priority. My dad was there, and he stopped the Pepsi Max from rolling, but yeah, I was in bloody agony for ages. Like, it took me a while to recover. So yeah, there's a fun little story for you. When Six-Sec injured his ankle really badly and was unable to walk for about a month. Yeah. Bobby! Oh, you tired, Bobby? You tired? Oh, you're tired. Oh, poor Bobby. Bloody white balance is completely off, like. But yeah, I've finally had a message back from some boy online, and yeah, I'm gonna take him the sets tomorrow. Haven't arranged an exact time. Like I said, afternoon is all right. And he's like, yeah. So what I'm gonna do is just text him that while I'm on my way, and roughly how long it'll take, and should give us also time to ring up and hopefully ring up and reserve one of the sets at thingy. If not, then I'll just bring in one of the extra ones I've got, and just get another one another day. But yeah, there we go. And then after that, I'm gonna sleep, because I really need to sleep. I have not slept properly in a while because I've been constantly getting up early for P&M and that, and also the fact it's being so hot last night. It was absolutely fucking boiling. So yeah, I need to sleep. What are you barking at? Hmm? What are you barking at? Oh, no, no, no bark. What are you barking at, eh? Come on, enough, enough, enough. Has someone else brought a dog on this floor? Is that it? Oh, yes. Yes, yes. Wagging your tail behind him. Yeah. So I got a new bulb from Home Bargains, in fact a pack of 2 for £6, and my god, it is extremely bright. You can also see there on my desk Batman Mask of the Phantasm there, which I'm gonna rip at some point, and yeah. And there's Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, which I have ripped and currently converting like to MP4. And up there on top of my fridge, the thing that me and some boy online have in common. We both own a left-handed PG Tips grommet mug. Yay! So, yeah, and tomorrow I should be given a mix at 3 o'clock-ish, hopefully, so... Yay! Also, not sure what to do with the Ultimate Adventure TARDIS set. The Sixth Doctor's inside of it, and David Bradley is still inside his. That one is the David Bradley one has been on my desk ever since I got that TARDIS set. Don't know about the other one because I do really like it, but yeah, if it had electronics, it would be one of my de facto sort of 80s boxes. But the fact that it doesn't, don't know. I'm slightly surprised some boy online didn't want it. Though I'm kind of glad because it's made it a lot easier. Because if he did want it, then yeah, they're much harder to track down, as I said. But yeah, there we go. All right, so it's next day. I've tried ringing that B&M several times to see if they have actually got a delivery in. As typical, no bloody answer because they're probably on the shop floor. So to make sure, putting that one in there as well, and that if they don't have them today, then I'll just wait until Saturday and get the other one another day. Something else arrived today, and for those who recognise this, you know exactly what this means. Yep, gonna have another go at spraying the Cyberman head. So that's a little tease for a future video. God, I really need to get some sleep after this. So I was up, I say, at 7 o'clock this morning. I just have not been sleeping great. So yeah, hopefully after this I can sleep again. Sleep. So yeah, meeting some boy online at 3 o'clock ish, and yeah, hopefully he's there and that, and it all goes smoothly. Hooray. Right, now, the manager I spoke to here yesterday said he's not in today. So, I did not give him today, so actually, let's just see, maybe I've cut them out. I will say though, weather's much better today, nice and cool, and it's apparently not going to rain either, so good. Right. I thought it was best not to go too early either. About 12:30ish. Gives them time to get the pallets out. No question of which, if they are out, which aisle would it bloody be? Distinct. Let's double check in case they shove them in a random place. Alright, time to give a staff member the product code. Well, here it is. So yeah, I brought my one, an extra one with us for nothing, so I'll have to take that one back home with us. But yeah, there we go. They had the other sets and that as well though. But I didn't ask about the TARDIS set actually. I never asked about that, though I imagine they probably did because they got them in last time. So yeah, now all I've got to do is get the bus back into town and then get the tree. So yeah, but basically it was kind of the same case. If I'd have waited, if I'd have just kept, you know, took my own advice and just kept going to that one, then basically, you know, none of this would have happened. Didn't have to have a claw on, but you know, it's irresistible. So yeah, and I did give it my personal quality inspection out of the ones, but yeah, they actually hadn't put them out. They deliberately kept them back because the manager asked them to. So yeah, that's why they weren't out. They said if I didn't turn up today, then they probably would have put them out either in the last thing in the evening or tomorrow. So yeah, just sometimes it just proves nice to just go and asking if you're persistent and nice enough and that about it. You know, sometimes it's handy. I'm going to have to put my phone down so I can put this thing away and hopefully... Oh, fuck. Oh well, just missed the bus. Hopefully the next one is soon. I did just realise something though. I probably don't have time to go get lunch. Yeah. It is roughly 50-ish minutes to get there. So, like I said, it's on time. So, yeah. Oh well. Have a big tea. So I'm in Yates's because I got here at just after 2 o'clock, so I should have just enough time to basically have a meal and then get up down to that B&M. Hopefully there's a bus that goes down there at 22, which would take about 15-ish minutes, so should get there bang on time. Fun fact, the toilets in this pub are where I recorded a couple of the update videos. For example, when I think Alduar mentioned about, it was the one where Alduar spoke about the TARDIS set being £35 they're basically saying, "Oh, don't like it, don't buy it." Essentially, that was I recorded that in the toilets in here, and the reason I did is because well, it was the quietest place around at the time. So yeah, there's a fun fact for you. If it's on time, we have 5 minutes. Not too close to the door, Susan. Not too close to the door. I don't know, should I have a quick snoop in B&M? I don't know. I don't know what his car looks like, I've only seen the inside. That sounded really wrong out of context. So,
Well, we'll go over it.
yeah.
Thanks, the card.
Now, I've got over an hour of footage looking for them for you.
Really?
Oh god, yeah.
Oh, great.
Because if you'd have let us know earlier, I would have just got them when I got mine.
Idiot.
But that's what I was going to ask you. For the next locks, do you want us to get them for you?
You could do, or even just let us know where if you see them, because I didn't realise you something about here or something. I didn't realise you sort of live so close.
Yeah,
so.
the only reason I did is because I watched your video when you went looking for them, and immediately I recognised the B&M, which
yeah.
sounds very sad, but I immediately recognised
it gets to that point, doesn't it, when you're walking around that much. But this year I went to one store. It was the Riot one, and I was like, nah, no, couldn't be doing it. So yeah, that was the. So that happened.
Oh well. I mean,
They might be in there, are they?
I know. I was curious about that. I was thinking, if I go in there and they're there,
No, they could just be. I thought, well, we'll meet at one anyway, and get them over. But it's, yeah, I've been to a couple, and I really just wanted to walk in and get them this time.
well, I've been basically name a B&M in the northeast. I've been to it.
Bloody hell.
I've been
I did
to
that the one time on the video when I went around and drove myself crazy. But yeah.
I'll give you a tip. If you can, get the direct line number.
Yeah.
But some don't give you it. And half the time they don't. Most of the time they're not going to answer. And not all of them get at the same time. Like that, I was lucky getting it like one because they hadn't got the delivery yet. Because there's been a really weird person.
I'd love to know who they are. The
Who
ones
goes round the who keeps going round, gets all the sets and then leaves 3 of the Necros sets. Just leaves 3.
Oh, they leave them. Oh, that's weird.
Because that happened in Jarrow, that happened at the Metro Centre one, and that also happened at Northumberland Park one. I was just, it was so weird.
It's so annoying though, because B&M is such a how do I put it, normal retail, like, you know, it's not a shop that deals with this kind of stuff. It's not like they didn't plan it. Whereas
I mean, if these were off of implant, I can tell you they'd be double the price.
there would be, yeah. That's the
Because
the pros and cons. B&M's cheaper,
the RRP for these,
but they don't know, the poor staff don't know what's going on.
no,
Like, what?
well, most of them don't.
Yeah,
My local one does.
they have an idea. Yeah,
Well, they have an idea because I go there a lot and they recognise us.
I imagine it gets to a point where you have the same people popping up.
Well, I might be guilty of the reason why some other stores may have not got a delivery last year, because my B&M, because I pestered them so much, they said, right, we'll order 4 lots in of Dalek sets.
Did you get it before?
I didn't buy 4. No, I mean 4 boxes of them.
Wow.
No, I did buy 1 full box
So all
worth,
the
but
stock
that
was-
wasn't just for me.
So all the stock was redirected.
Yeah, basically, I mean, people joke saying just have it redirected to my house. It'd probably be cheaper for them, to be honest.
It's good. Well, last time they were like, oh, we'll be putting them online now and stuff.
Yeah.
Then that didn't go very well.
Mind, they haven't gone online for that much. They're like, I don't know, 15-ish quid more.
Yeah.
Something.
Especially when selling them, it would with the fees and stuff with eBay, it wouldn't be worth it.
No, something I wanted to ask you about, because of the whole Wallace Gromit thing.
Okay, so
Are you aware? Because I haven't seen you post about it at all. Are you aware of the Shaun the Sheep promotion with St. Oswald's?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Have you actually seen the statues?
I've been meaning to do it as a video. Yeah.
Well, I can tell you 3 of them are,
Vandalised. Yeah, been seeing that. I've been keeping up to date.
because I've been reporting on it.
Yeah.
And I found another one that was vandalised. They sprayed the eyes silver, and they've taken a knife to the side of the head.
It's mental, innit?
I was just like,
That
why?
shows, I want to do a video on it and say, like, you know, that's why you can't have nice things.
This is why it says it's just like, why? Like,
and it hasn't been as bad other places. I know in Bristol and that.
one of them's outside of
vandalised,
Phoenix though,
not
that
bad.
was smashed.
Yeah.
Like, how the hell do you
I
do it
haven't
outside
seen-
of Phoenix window?
If you got any photos and bob them over, because they report on them online, but they
I have
don't.
been reporting on them, and last time I reported, they said they're not taking any of them away now
Yeah.
because the promotion ends 27th, I think, of September,
They're not gonna be-
and they said what they're going to do is just wait until then take them all away, and then refurbish them as much as they can, and then auction them a charity.
Yeah. It is sad because I'd looked into the Grommet Unleashed stuff beforehand, which was the Grommet version, and then I was like, oh, they did the Show on the Sheep one, so I've been meaning to like do it before.
Yeah, I also say
away.
if you're missing any Wallace and Gromit or Shaun the Sheep merchandise,
They've got the whole shop on that, haven't they?
if you go to St Oswald's on Gosforth High Street or Civic Centre,
Yeah.
there's a shopping Civic Centre, it's much cheaper. Like, I saw they had the golden Gromit mug and the regular one for $12.99.
Oh really?
$12.99, yeah.
They were $18.99 on the
Well,
website.
I normally get mine. I've been getting mine from the Pleasure Beach. Have you ever been there?
No.
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't. Whether right
How
is
come I've
nothing
been
yet.
there, you haven't?
I just haven't. It's a thing. People have mentioned it before, and I'm like, no, I've never. If I was there, I'd go. You know.
I mean, some of the stuff is more expensive. I recently got the rocket ship vase because it was $10.99 on Xavi. So
Well, it's been nice enough that they've sent some stuff, like the cookie jar and that.
yeah.
At the time, they were like, oh, we'll send them out because the Grommet mug videos were doing well. So I'll have to look into.
I was wondering, because I was thinking in my head, if you contacted Aldoir, he might send you them.
You might. I don't know.
Although saying that, now that you've spoken to me, you probably won't, because I'm blacklisted from him.
Blacklisted? Why?
He hates me. Really, really hates me.
Oh,
With a passion.
can you explain?
Because I reported on leaks, which is how he noticed me initially.
Right.
But then also I gave honest reviews, because a lot of I'm not saying any names, but quite a few YouTubers just like say, oh yeah, this is great, go buy it, and that's basically the review.
Especially if you get sent them. But someone who did do an honest review, I remember the friggin' one of the most prolific Doctor Who reviewers, it turned out to be a murderer.
Oh, him, yeah. I've got backlash from reporting on that, because apparently me reporting on a news story affects the trial.
Yeah, I heard something like that. I was just.
I was shocked because
Christ.
he inspired me in some ways, like.
Yeah.
But like now it's like,
He commented stuff before, like I'd interacted with him in the comments before, you know, when he said,
yeah.
that's basically mental, that's crazy.
It's just like one of those. The thing is, though, like, like the thing is, I could see, like it was like I was half surprised, half wasn't.
Yeah, it's like a repressed, as if he was.
Well, the thing is, there was a lot of, let's just say, rumours going around about him, about
didn't
certain
hear any
stuff
of
he
them.
may have on his laptop. That was going around, and there was other things going around,
Yeah,
which
I hadn't heard any of that, so it was a complete
no, well,
surprise. Yeah.
but basically, you know, like it keeps getting postponed his trial, but like.
Yeah.
If you look at the, I'm not seeing anything, but if you look at the evidence,
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I've looked at it myself. It's like you can't spin it anywhere around.
I kind of get that one Grommet mug though, that you've got the one that was released in between the Half Moon Bay and the
white
PG Tips ones.
The white one, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know exactly. I don't know how I got it. It was a one-off listing on eBay.
I've seen it once on eBay and it was £70.
Yeah, and it was only, I think, my video where I was like, wait, this isn't this one, and it isn't this
Yeah.
one either. It's an in-between one. It was like 2014 it came out. So, yeah, I imagine maybe because of that it's raising the price. But I don't know, the Aldoir stuff, I don't know if he'd...
I mean, I'd love to interview him though. And
I know.
I'm going to show.
I've been doing a few
You have a
interviews.
look. You have a look at this. I want your opinions. What is wrong with that?
I'll get down on the floor. So, well, I like the window boxes originally.
Yeah, it's more sturdy.
But what I hate about these is how they've missed. I've forgotten the not Revelation.
Resurrection.
Resurrection, that's the one.
Oh yeah, he's annoyed at me about that as well because
Yeah.
I pointed that out.
I wanted to comment on that. That's what I don't like about it.
He's done a 180. He's going to now do one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because basically when
that.
I found basically someone sent me a little forum group where he said, "Oh, I'm not doing a revelation. There's no resurrection."
It's got a really striking the black and white Dalek and the.
Yeah, well, he said I might do the Davros from it, but then suddenly everyone had an uproar about it.
This should have been an extra set because every other one, it's strange that Richard.
Yeah.
I love that they've done it, but it could have been. This would have been Resurrection. Then you could have had a 5 Doctor set.
Yeah, it just feels weird. It feels like one of those extra ones.
Yeah.
But
It's nice though.
can you see what's wrong with the Dalek?
Dalek.
Because this is what annoys me most about. Because this could have been a really accurate Dalek.
I mean, he's quite nice. I like the lights and everything on him.
The lights are right.
No.
Guess the eye is
stalk,
wrong.
Yeah, the eye stalk. Is that it?
No, the gun is wrong,
Oh, okay.
and it's also missing the oval.
Oh yes, that was it because the oval's faintly visible. I remember.
But the thing is, it depends on lighting.
Yeah,
Like, it's still
there. It's like, but what I don't get with this is that if I was doing this, you'd just inspect the pictures, wouldn't you? If you.
Well, the thing is, I'm convinced he just uses he literally glances over stuff.
Yeah.
Because he once got the Hartnell's trousers the wrong colour. Your revelations in the bottom there. There's
Second 5 captives.
there's the receipts in case it's out wrong with it.
Got monies as well.
But yeah, the thing is though, all the parts for that exist.
Yeah, that's what's annoying.
I-
When I was a kid, even I'd look at this stuff and go, well, that's nice, but you can see just when colours are wrong and stuff.
Yeah.
It's when things can be avoided, you know. And with the Revelation one, because
He was closer with that.
Use all this, yeah. You can use all this since I'm not doing the video on it this time around, so you can,
Right.
we can do this. Oops.
Stay still.
So I love these. The design. I think the eye is the eye completely new.
The eye is a new eye, and it is
Yeah.
more accurate.
Yeah, it is. What the thing is with these is how they've done them again, and still haven't done the shape, the skirt shape.
Yeah, I can. Though to be fair to
a pretty
them,
big
the
thing.
B&M budget isn't there for that. That would be because people think it's a small tweak, and I think the budget might have gone down on these.
Possibly.
I do know the fact that B&M. This is why the Dalek sets are being easier to get for some people, for a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
Because B&M, what they did is they doubled their order of Dalek sets, but decided to not forgo the 3-packs, apart from the one that we're
That's
getting.
the point. To be fair, I've just been getting the Daleks because of one room, and I just mainly get the Daleks.
Well,
So
the 3-pack is going to be basically, it's going to be the 4th Doctor in Time Lord get-up, the President, and Chancellor Goth, and it's basically
Time Lords.
going to be 3 of the same figure, just different heads in different colours.
Yeah, which they've been doing a bit with the Tenants and that, haven't
I mean,
Yeah,
the
it's-
last year's 3-packs are down to $7.99.
they? I'm surprised. Yeah.
I mean, the 8th Doctor one's worth it for that.
I like the 8th Doctor one, yeah, it's always nice to see McGann stuff. But with these, yeah, it's when you have the Eagle Moss figures and they're like, very different
Yeah.
next to these ones. But yeah, it's sort of a shame that they're,
I should have
the
brought
same,
my proper
like-
camera.
I wouldn't plan to do it, duplicates. It's a shame that they're duplicates. But, yeah, I like the path for that.
I mean, I'm more looking forward to the next lot because we're getting off a proper new series one, which is meant to be Dalek Sec and Sun
Yes.
Bronze Dalek.
What I'm really hoping is, well, here's the thing. When I went through my head in Battle Begin, I went through each of the stories, and it was like Resurrection and stuff. And I was hoping to get to Dalek, and maybe do a one of like the clean, new series Dalek,
Yeah.
and then a damaged version or something. But you couldn't have all the sculpted stuff. Then there is. I wish they'd done the guards from the 9th Doctor, the Partner of the Ways.
Yeah, I mean, they did the 3 3/4-inch ones.
So I would have loved to have seen a 2-pack of just 2 of the guards.
Well, there was that
There's
one
like 4
Toys R Us
variants.
one.
Yeah, there was that one with a plunger,
Yeah.
but there's the different different arms and stuff. But to have a bronze and a Dalek set would be nice. What I'm really hoping is they do the Paradigm when they get to there.
I'm hoping next year we get that Emperor Davros.
Yeah, that's the point as well, because they found the sculpt,
That-
didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, apparently the sculpt for the hurdle was broken or lost. Or,
Yes, they redid it. So they can redo some, but
although a lot of the time when he redoes it, it's not as good. Like the Terror of the Zygons Fourth Doctor,
yeah,
he had that fit sculpt, but he decided not to use it, and he made his own version, which was worse
yeah,
because the person who made that original one no longer works for him. I don't know if he's still associated with him, but
yeah.
it's
But
like,
the thing is, that I don't think you could get a Paradigm in there, in the box. You might be able to
I mean, by the time we get to them,
they might make them bigger, but it's changed so much, hasn't it? When it started, I was like, finally we can have a set of the, the Daleks and the packaging that matches, sort of thing. But it's
well, I mean, it changes
never
up. What I don't get is how come, like with the sonic screwdriver, the standard version had this starry design,
yes,
this black, which I think looks nicer than white.
the special one which I've got then adds the yellowy bits, didn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I've got both versions of them, and like the standard one, God, they really skimped on it.
Yeah.
No special sound effects, no special light
Yeah, I
effects.
heard that. Yeah. I do like the packaging on that one. Reminds us of the Smithsonic because it's the blues and stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of
in the packaging.
reminiscent of them, but
That was the first one that I got. Series 5 was all blues and
I will say also the paint on the slacks on them have been very hit and miss with,
I didn't see that, no,
because for some reason this time around they've moulded them in the colour of the mesh rather than the slats,
yeah.
which I don't get why.
I like they've tried to do the collar thing, even though it's
Well, they tried that though. He forgot to put the mesh on there,
yeah. So it's just blank.
so it looks a little bit odd.
We're getting
Plus,
there. It's
they're not glossy either.
baby steps,
Like, I don't know how he didn't get the glossy paint job correct,
Yeah.
because he got it right previously. It's like one of those
That's what's
things
annoying,
where,
because you'll go, oh look, they've done that right. Surely it'll be right. And it's like, oh, they've done this, but then they haven't done that. So,
it's like 2 steps forward, 12 steps back, and
Yes,
it's
that
just
is it.
bizarre.
but yeah, so that is your one.
Yup, my one, yeah. Because when you messaged me, I'd already picked up an extra lot for someone else, but they didn't want them. So I thought,
Oh,
all right,
right,
I can just give you them, screw you. But then I had a look at them, I thought, I quite fancy having 4 lots of each myself.
That's the thing with the duplicate ones. You can get more of them. But
Yeah,
I do like. It's like for Revelation, they could have done a grey one, right? It's
They
slightly
could have.
different.
I don't know.
There's that many grey.
Alduar seems to hate the 80s though.
It does, yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't want the TARDIS.
Well, literally no room. It's a cool, but there are so many TARDISes. If I got one, I'd have to
And
get
it's
them all.
non-electronic.
So I like them, but I've just had to.
I still don't know why that was the case, because like they did it last year, so
Yeah.
I mean at least the price
enough.
reflects it.
The one I did get was the second Doctor in the coat.
The online exclusive one.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, that one was basically just a repaint of the unreleased 5 Doctors one, which,
Yeah. Again, digging up the old figures and stuff.
I mean, he says we're never going to get it, although part of me thinks it's just spiked. I don't know.
Potentially. It's a weird place, but hopefully hopefully for the 60th things.
Well, that's the thing, I would have thought there would have been more, because like the 14th Doctor figure that was released, it's actually sculpted round the back underneath the coat. There's actually pocket detail and everything.
Yeah.
And clearly I think that was meant to be one of the 3 packs, but because B&M says, look, Dalek sets fly off the shelves, 3 packs we cannot get rid of for the life of it.
We'll probably get. I think we'll get some, of characters from the 60s, probably in the B&M sets and that. Surely because of the Martin Push thing, but
They're supposed to supposedly get the standard Sonic.
yeah,
I imagine that'll be with the next wave.
more generalised. But still, compared to the 50th was amazing, and I don't think.
Are you going to see it at the cinema if it's at the cinema?
Well, the thing is, with there being 3, I don't know how they'd do that. I would.
Well, they might do them back to back because, the 2 Dalek films,
Yes.
They screened them at the cinema,
yeah.
and they did them
Yeah.
back to back, and they had like a interval in the middle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe, but I saw Day of the Doctor in the cinema. In
So did I.
3D. That was cool, and I was like, this time. But yeah, I loved like 2013 and all that was.
I mean, I was perceived as the weirdo because I was amazed how many normies went in.
Because everyone loved Doctor Who then. I went with me nana.
Like, I saw a few people with fezzes, but I had my proper scarf and that on fully. And people were just like looking, just like, why is he dressed like that?
It's a shame because I remember being at school and it was like almost cool like Doctor Who then. Because it was like...
It was never cool for me.
The David Tennant era, it was... Because I got into it with Matt Smith, it's a full interview, and there was the other kids all liked Tennant, but it was like a Tennant and Smith sort of scrap on the play, in the playground. But there was, everyone had seen it, sort of thing back then.
I mean, I was kind of like, I don't know, hipster or whatever you want to call it, because while everyone else was liking Tennant, Max, I was going off watching Tom Baker, John Pertwee and everything.
Yeah.
And I was just going, oh, this is all so much better than this. And, just referencing stuff.
The way because I got into it with Matt Smith, and then my dad was... he loved John Pertwee, that was his absolute favourite, so he put the old ones on. And I mostly just found it hilarious to watch like the sea devils flying off cliffs and stuff. I loved all that.
Do you buy the Blu-ray sets? Have you? Season 20's coming out on Monday.
Quite soon.
I don't know if you know, but I've had a right time with them.
Oh, as in the quality and stuff?
No, arriving damaged.
Yeah, quality control.
Yeah, the problem is the boxes were designed to hold 6 discs.
But they put more on them.
When you get to 8 or 9, the weight of them is too heavy.
Yeah.
Plus, they're really poorly, like the flaps align with the disc spindles, and that's normally where they get damaged.
Yeah. The only thing I've had with them is like a bit of damage on the corners, but I've been lucky with the disc inserts. They've been alright.
I mean, I send them back. If they're damaged, I'm sending them back. Like a lot of people go, oh, they're damaged. What a shit. And it's like, you've got to complain, otherwise you don't get them back. Yeah. Although, I might have kept the booklets. I mean, to be fair, the hassle I went through.
Yeah.
Because my season 2, I haven't got a perfect season 2, but I had to replace that, I think about 6 or 7 times. Because they just kept arriving damaged, and each one was more damaged than the last one.
I had that with bloody Eagle Moss, God rest their souls, that died. The figurines.
Yeah, B&M had them for a very short amount of time.
Yeah.
And I managed to get the best ones, because I got the 8th Doctor and Lucy Miller set, which had the time control in, and I got the Jamie one. And that, I got the the only ones you'll see now are the Whittaker ones. Which,
yeah.
I mean, there's a reason they're lining the shelves.
Yeah, it speaks some volume, but yeah. How are you feeling about the 60th enormity here?
I mean, to be honest, part of me's a bit ooh about, but then part of me goes just like, yeah, I'm more excited about the Blu-ray sets, to be honest. I'm most excited about season 20, not for, the actual season itself. I'm looking forward to seeing Janet Fielding and Peter Davison fighting in a car. That's the highlight. Take my money.
I wish he did another. I don't think it will happen, but another 5-ish Doctors. I love that.
Well, I mean, there's been talks about that till the cows come home. I wish they'd do a sequel to An Adventure in Space and Time.
Yeah,
because there was talk.
All of those things made the 50th what it was.
Yeah,
It was
I mean,
day
the
of the
50th
Doctor.
itself for me was the weakest out of everything that came out.
At the anniversaries.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the episode itself?
The episode itself was the
okay.
weakest thing. Like for me personally, the best thing was An Adventure in Space and Time. Like then, as a fan, the 5-ish Doctors, and then the 50th itself. It felt like less of a 50th anniversary and more like it would have been more of an anniversary of the new series.
Yeah, I did love them all though, at the time.
I mean, we got John Hurt out of it.
Yeah.
And 4 big finishes out of him.
It was amazing. But there's just got, to me, are there going to be other Doctors in the 60th? To me, if there's not, I will cry. Like.
Well, there is.
They got it. Well,
Because most people
There's-
forget most of the stuff has been filmed in studio behind closed doors.
it's got to be. That's,
And there's a high rumour that Peter Capaldi was possibly spotted.
Yeah.
Because the studio that they were filming in, there was a lot of... Basically, every time there were days when they didn't bother, but there were some days where basically they put up black curtains
all right.
of people apparently
Near that, yeah.
sneaking people in.
There's got to be. You can't go from the 50th and that and to just have Tenet. You know.
Yeah.
Because I love Tenet. I think it was.
Big Finish's 60th is really weird.
And yeah.
Because it's just a bunch of stories.
It's really
It's just a bunch of random stories which have a little bit at the beginning, a little bit at the end.
Yeah. Every Big Finish is a multi-doctor story, so it's.
The fifth one came out today.
Yeah.
I downloaded it, I haven't listened to it yet. That one's David Tennant, Michelle Gomez,
Yes, I saw
which
the covers for it.
is interesting. What I'm annoyed about is they've only sent out the first CD, but it didn't have the slip card.
Oh, yeah.
And I rang them up about it and they said, oh, no one's got the slip card, they'll be sent with the next lot. And I was just like,
Yeah.
oh, for God's sake. I'm also annoyed they stopped doing the vinyls. Because they were,
It'll be expensive for them to produce.
yeah.
To a Big Finish.
If you ever wanted any MP4 rips of any of the box sets or anything else, let us know.
Would do. I wouldn't dream of playing all the when you get the massive sets and they just.
Yeah, well, what I do is I rip them all, the discs, convert them all MP4, and then the box set goes on the shelf and then it never moves off there again, so I don't have to touch it,
Yeah.
because they are fragile as hell. They are really, really fragile. Plus it's just more convenient. Did you get the Dalek film, the 4K releases?
The Peter Cushing ones.
Yeah.
I don't think I did. They had the cartoony covers, didn't they? Because I got the previous Steelbooks. It had
Yeah,
Steelbook
I mean,
releases of them.
the 2022 remasters
Yeah.
blow the original out of the water.
Yeah.
They do look amazing, and
I'd seen it on the big screen. I'd seen that. So
they do look really good.
yeah.
Although I'm surprised that they didn't. It's still mono. The audio is still mono, which
Still not still.
I asked Mark Ayres about it, and I said, "Why is it mono?" And he said, "Oh, because it's from the 60s and it's old." And then I asked him, "Well, how come from Power you could do a surround sound?"
Yeah. Well, they can
Never got back to me after that.
Yeah, they can do it. It's just a matter of budget and
I mean, 5 Doctors in this box set is the first ever Doctor release to have a Dolby Atmos mix.
which would be interesting if it
Yeah.
was a,
It's a shame I don't have a £8,000 speaker system for my house. That's a shame.
yeah,
But still,
pineapple around.
I mean, I do. At least I've got a 4K OLED TV, so
Yeah, I've got one too. So
yeah, always keep
collection
them.
I've got them all lined up, and I mean to like watch them all. Like, maybe not all, but I want to just have a lot of them in order, and then
Yeah, I'm wondering. I was discussing it with someone else. I'm wondering whether the 60th will actually go out week after week, or will it be a case of the first one goes out and then they all go to iPlayer?
nah.
I don't know.
But I'm trying to think. What I'm wondering is which one will be on the actual 16th, because surely one of them's got to be.
Well, it's either going to be the first or the last. I
don't know.
think the rumour is it's going to be. Well, they said it throughout November,
Yeah.
so like
Do you think the last maybe?
maybe the last. Some people are saying, "Oh, it's the first one that's on there," but then that means there's basically a week left. So I don't know.
Because the 50th, the lead up was all like to the 50th, the day.
Yeah, we haven't really got much for the 60th.
Just yeah, I'm waiting for that thing to happen.
Like, there's the
And they
Underwater
pre-announced-
Menace.
They pre-announced that it was multi-doctor as well. Which this time I'm hoping they're going to do a Spider-Man thing and just have them pop up in the, in the thing.
Speaking of I got Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah.
Got that skill.
That's
Yeah.
good, yeah.
I'm annoyed though they did the thing where they make slight little alterations.
Saw that.
I'm just like, I'm fine with them doing that as long as the original version's on there.
Yeah, it's weird.
I mean, films are becoming more like games where, you see the initial version and then by the time it comes
Patch
out
them.
proper,
That's what they were doing, yeah.
it's different.
Patching them up. Where are we?
Like, for example, Power the Daleks, you can't buy the original, you can't get the original version anymore. the animated one, the original one.
Oh yeah.
Which means that there are because in the 2020 version they cut out some scenes,
Oh yeah.
which for me annoys the hell out of me. Also, Emma Ray Walsh is infamous for cutting corners. For example, she wouldn't do Patrick Troughton's tartan trousers. It has a hilarious special feature on there though. There's a special feature that says, "Oh, this animation of Patrick Troughton playing his recorder was too complicated to animate it. So here is the scene from the 2016 animation where it was animated." It's just like, so you could do it in 2016, but you couldn't do it in 2020.
It's just I think it depends on the person. If you're into it and love Doctor Who, then you would do it. If people are doing it as a job, you're like, I'm not going to pay enough.
Well, the thing is, most of the people who were working on it were massive Doctor Who fans, like Rob Ritchie, who lives here, by the way.
Oh, I didn't realise.
Yeah. Though.
Just in the store.
Yeah, he lives in B&M. Everyone lives in B&M. Go visit. I've kept my eyes out every time just to see if I could spot him, but as far as I'm aware, especially since he's got a baby now, he very rarely leaves the house.
Bloody hell. Just imagine you're waiting like the wildlife thing.
Yeah, but he's not involved with them anymore. He hasn't been involved with the current one, although his assets are being used. Like his TARDIS, thankfully, is being used. But like out of all the ones, like Underwater Menace, it's like, I mean, like.
What I hope is that they've like found stuff.
Wow. There was that thing because they popped up on BritBox like listings for them.
Yeah.
Which I don't know, because it could be a case like someone's been naughty and nicked one of them again.
I know.
Which
it's annoying that people know they exist.
Yeah.
That they're out there. And
the BBC doesn't help themselves though, because they will not give you any money for them.
No.
Because in their eyes it's their property.
Yeah, if there was some kind of robot.
Like they used to offer a free Dalek.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh well.
They don't offer that anymore. Like a free Dalek at least is worth about $3.5-4 grand. Well, maybe double that.
Miss an episode, then you never pull like a paradigm.
Just like have the entire thing, but yeah, I mean, it's gonna. Unfortunately, I mean, most of the stuff is basically stuff I'm not really interested in. Like most of them are supposedly the space pirates. It's like, of course it is.
Oh yeah.
Of course it is. The one that was made in a rush and barely has Patrick Troughton in it.
12 episodes of the Dalek's Master Plan, that's it.
Well, the thing is, Dalek's Master Plan, everyone raves about that. The thing is, though, it's
really long and tedious.
It's like, well, half of it wasn't meant to be 12 episodes.
Yeah.
Half of it is literally just the chase again.
It's one of those things where I kind of like that it is lost because it sounds. There was once this massive 12-part Dalek blockbuster. You'd never be able to see it, but it was like really good, and it makes it sound much better.
Well, I mean, it depends. It depends because it probably would have looked really good though, because Douglas Camfield directed it, so it probably was pretty good.
I'd love to see that stuff. And then those guys colorized a whole episode of it.
Yeah.
Shame BBC won't release that or something as well.
Then there's the Ian Levine animation. I might actually show you if you haven't seen it. It is calling it animation. It's basically puppet mouth movements.
Just a
And the thing is though, he wants the money first.
Yeah.
Like he basically wants the money first, and then. But the thing is, as I say, how do I know? Plus, he wants it basically direct transfers. Like he doesn't want it made as like a business transaction, because then he basically has to show something. If you do it as that way, because like the thing is, though, like Ian Levine, I'm not giving you £100+, for something that might never happen.
It is a strange character.
Like, I mean, part of me, I do appreciate Ian Levine, but it's just like one of those things.
No, it's the thing where you go, I've done some cool things, but
like, I mean, Doctor in Distress it exists.
It does.
I have the 12-inch version.
As you do.
I've played it once. Never again. Because why would I?
Well, I'm gonna
Yeah, I'm got.
speak the money. I'll give you the monies. And roll these into the vehicle.
I'm very worried about the next Wallace and Gromit though.
Worried about the next Wallace and Gromit.
Well, it basically has no one from any of the originals working on it.
Big part though.
Ah, he's not really like. The thing is, though, I would have went, oh yes, but then I remembered. Wait a minute, Early Man was a thing.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, Bob Baker was. I think people underestimate Bob Baker.
I know, because he passed, like, was it last year? Really recently.
And I think it was 2021. I know he passed literally just after he filmed the In Conversation. And he was like, right, do I have a pouch?
Well dodgy.
Yeah, I carry a bum bag. Because it's been it is being bought recently. Have I got a £1 coin? 50p. Oh my god,
He's
a
down to
pound.
45 for the for searching round. You can keep it.
There you go.
You alright?
No, it's just, here you go. Here you go, I'm a proper businessman.
Me good.
Yeah. I blame you for my light blowing up the other day.
The light blown up, why is that?
I don't know, I turned on the light and it went pop and I only changed the bulb 3 weeks ago. So, it's your fault that happened.
Oh well.
Nice to see you.
Yeah.
If you want, so let us know and I'll pick up the next lot because it'll be much easier when I go and just get my own lot and I'll just pick up an extra thing so you don't want 50 of them.
Yeah. I might have a look, just literally the Daleks, but if...
I'm actually going to go in there. I can't help, I'm so curious. I'm going in there.
Have a look. But if you ever just see them, what you can do is just let us know. If it's here or anywhere in the northeast, that just go. And
the problem is though, by the time you get, like, it's like on the Dr. Merchandise page, by the time you know about them and by the time you get there,
yeah, that's the thing.
plus you've got to beat that scalper who is the weirdest scalper I've ever seen, who buys them all but leaves 3.
Oh yeah.
It's like,
I'd love
why?
to meet any of them, shake the hand. Nah, I'd love to just go, oh, well, that's interesting.
Right.
They exist because you never see them. But yeah.
Yeah. Get to that Shaun the Sheep thing before it goes away.
Well, yeah, I want to get it done before it goes, before they're all smashed up. But to do. But yeah,
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Let us know if there's any.
Or if I go, yeah. Well, when the video goes out, I'll send you a link, and it'll be hilarious though if it is.
So I'm gonna be famous on YouTube now.
Oh. See you later. Yeah. Oh, I don't know how well that filmed or not. I can tell you my arm bloody. Oh. Well, that whole revelation though. That whole revelation. So, you know, he wouldn't have got a 5 Doctors one, so yeah. But there we go, people. The end of this voyage until it starts again. Just a couple of things to mention while I'm doing a bit of editing here. Number one, I think I might have mentioned this before, I don't know. But my mum was dead set against me going to see some boy online in person. Because, and this was her words, and she wasn't taking the piss, she was deadly serious. She said to me, for all you know, he could be some kind of gangster. He could rob you or something like, or drag you into a van and beat you up or whatever. Like, seriously, like, the thing is, my mum's always encouraging me to go out more and meet new people. It's just like, fucking hell. That was funny. Other thing is, hopefully in the bit where we're talking to each other, I've tried to normalise the audio as much as I can, because the problem is that, one, I was closer to my phone because I'm holding it, so I'd be a bit louder, but also I talk a lot louder than he does. I talk a lot louder than most people do, but yeah, hopefully this video is all, in the end, it's all gone hunky-dory in the end, hasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Now it just has to wait until it starts all over again in, I don't know, whenever the next wave comes out.